Hey, Dionne the Tea Priestess here for you and me and a cup of tea. So I've already had a cup of tea today and I had to fix this lipstick because I came to slay. Anyway, I wanted to share with you a couple of things. One, I had taken an extended break from filming videos because I got kind of discouraged actually. Not about making videos, just about things that are going on in the world, which I'm not going to rehash here, but just feeling a little traumatized by being online a lot and really feeling like my one voice didn't make a difference. And I had to create some space around myself to be able to get back fully in my journal, which I love journal writing, and that's probably, I think that was like the last video that I did about different journals and my Hobonichi, my planner, and all of that. So, but one of the things that became apparently clear to me in my journal writing was that even though I allowed the discouragement of everything that I was seeing going on online and just in the country in general, even though I was seeing all that, there were good things that were coming about. Even though I'm scared to put myself out in a way that, in a bigger way, there's still some good things. And so I've been journaling with a lot, like I said, I've been journaling, like pages and pages and pages. The words are just pouring out of me. And one thing has become abundantly clear. I would rather be scared, shaking, knock-kneed, and putting out things in the world than live in regret. Earlier this year, I had started trying to run a marathon, and I had put so much pressure on myself to get under a certain time that instead of focusing on maybe something that I should have, like just finishing, I got so discouraged that I quit. So I've decided that I'm not going to quit this time. I'm going to go forward. That's what I learned. So I'm taking all of these little things that have set me back in the past, all of these goals that I have not completed in the past, and instead of looking and saying, I didn't complete that goal or I didn't complete this goal, I've been going back through and really saying, okay, so I didn't make the goal that I set, but what did come through? Some of the things that did come through for the marathon training, for example, I came to accept the fact that it just takes me a long time to get things through. And that's absolutely okay. That's part of my own organic timing. And because I really was comparing my insides to other people's outsides. I was looking at other people who I admire online, who are able to put out lots of content, who are able to juggle all the different pieces that comes from running a blog or a YouTube or putting out, or creating courses, e-courses and all of this. And I was looking at all of these things that other people were doing for their businesses and saying, okay, well, if they can do it, I can do it too. But then I wasn't able to do it in the time frame that I was thinking that I was setting for myself, or thinking that they were doing it in, if that makes any sense. So I invite you, two things. I invite you to take a look at your personal goals and dreams and see where you're comparing your speed to other people's speed. And if you've had some goals and dreams that you've set for yourself that you thought would come through at a certain time during this year, I invite you to take a look, and instead of being disappointed and allowing that disappointment to throw you off track, take a look and see what has come through as a result of you moving towards that goal or that dream. And then see if, one, is that goal or dream really what is in alignment with your highest good, or are you living for someone else? And two, if that goal is in your highest dream, it is in alignment with your highest good, maybe it just needs more time than you are allowing for. There's this whole piece about allowing organic timing. You know, I saw a thing about a bamboo a few days ago. Not a few days ago, it's been a while, and I've kind of, that's a thing of me, about me. I just look and stuff and I get fascinated by ideas. But I found out that bamboos put out a lot of roots, and it doesn't look like anything's growing for years and years and years, right? And even though I know this in my head, it doesn't occur to me that bamboo is a part of nature. I am a part of nature. So maybe I'm more like bamboo than I'd like to realize. Maybe what I'm growing is more like bamboo. After bamboo has put out its roots for a few years, then it starts to shoot up out from underneath the ground, and it looks like it has grown it looks like it's growing overnight. So I feel like myself personally, I've been doing a lot of internal work. I've been doing a lot of internal things. And I feel like I've been putting out a lot of roots. And despite all of the false starts, the past disappointments of things that I thought that I was ready for and tried to put out and didn't put it out as successfully as I wanted to, I feel like all of that was part of strengthening my personal root system so that I'd be ready to really, really run with and look like I'm growing overnight. I've heard, and these are things that we've heard before. It takes a while for an apple tree to grow. It takes, trees don't grow overnight. There's like many things that we've heard. I've even heard some famous people say, it only took me 20 years to become an overnight success. They've been putting in that consistent work. And so I've been putting in that consistent work on my internal world. And I think I'm ready. Even though I don't feel ready, even though I feel very knock-kneed and scared, I think I'm ready. And so I invite you to join me next week on my YouTube channel. I am going to be sharing a complimentary class, 5 juicy ways the divine feminine can enliven your life and business. And this is kind of a preview for a new workshop that I'll be giving called Awaken the Divine Feminine. Now, Awaken the Divine Feminine, the class is a 6-week class, and it actually will start on November 4th, and it'll run from November 4th until I think December 16th is what I have written in my calendar. I didn't have my calendar with me, but I did wanted to get these words out there and really actually make the first step. And I'm really terrified right now. I really am. Can you tell? Okay, so look into your own life. Look at your own goals. See what is coming through instead of focusing on that goal, that ending point isn't coming through. What has come through as a result of you moving towards that goal? Is that goal really in alignment with your own highest good, or are you living for someone else? If that goal is in alignment with your highest good, do you need to give it more time to grow? Do you need to do more inner work to help it grow? And tune in next week, same bat time, same bat channel, for 5 juicy ways the divine feminine can enliven your life and business. And if you are so inclined, do register for Awaken the Divine Feminine. And I should have the sales page up for that actually tomorrow. If you want to be alerted before then, do sign up for my newsletter, and I'll put the linkadoodles for my website and my newsletter in the bottom box. Thanks so much for listening, and I appreciate you making space in your day to really just kind of tune in and be here and listen to my rambling thoughts and ideas. And again, I will see you next week for 5 juicy ways the divine feminine can enliven your life and business. Until then, what self-care are you craving? What can you do to really take deep good care of yourself this weekend. I'll see you next week.